Today we're going to be inspired by the incredible story of David in the Bible.
David was someone that everyone underrated, but God brought him out of obscurity.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go!
In the days of old, in the land of Israel, God spoke to his faithful servant Samuel. "How long will you mourn for Saul?" God asked. "I have rejected him as king. Fill your horn with oil and go. I have chosen one of Jesse's sons to be the new king." But Samuel was afraid. "How can I go? If Saul hears, he will kill me." The Lord calmed him, saying, "Take a sacrifice and I will guide you." So Samuel obeyed. He set out toward Bethlehem, carrying the sacred horn of oil, his heart filled with the weight of God's command. The elders of Bethlehem trembled at his arrival. "Do you come in peace?" they asked. Samuel nodded and said, "In peace. I come to sacrifice to the Lord." Samuel invited Jesse and his sons to the sacrifice. As they gathered, Samuel's eyes fell on Eliab, Jesse's oldest, tall, strong, and impressive. But the Lord whispered, "Do not look at his appearance or his height. I have rejected him, for the Lord sees not as man sees. Man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart." One by one, Jesse's sons passed before Samuel, Abinadab, Shammah, and others. But each time, the answer was the same. "Not this one." Puzzled, Samuel turned to Jesse and asked, "Are these all the sons you have?" Jesse replied, "There is still the youngest. He is tending the sheep." Far away in the fields, young David watched over his flock. His heart sang songs of praise under the open skies. And so they sent for him. Samuel declared, "We will not sit until he comes." David came running, a shepherd's staff in his hand, the dust of the fields still clinging to him, his eyes bright with life. He was handsome, full of health, and a light seemed to shine from within him. Then the Lord said, "Arise, anoint him, for this is the one." In the presence of his astonished brothers, Samuel took the horn of oil and poured it over David's head. The oil glistened as it flowed, marking him for a destiny greater than any could imagine. His brothers looked on, some stunned, some jealous, but none could deny the hand of God upon the boy. And from that day on, the Spirit of the Lord rushed upon David mightily. He would become a king, but first he would remain a humble shepherd, guided by the heart that God had seen. For God had chosen not the strongest, not the tallest, but the one whose heart belonged fully to him.